what did you think of Blake Corum's performance today?
Um, well, I, I mean, statistically, it looks great. I mean, 5 touchdowns. I mean, I didn't learn anything different about him. I think he's a fantastic player. I think he's electric. He's lightning. In a bottle, he really is. You can't tackle him in a phone booth. I mean, he's exactly what he was last year. And he was able to do that, quite frankly, without having Donovan Edwards to come in to spell him a little bit. Donovan Edwards didn't play today, and I hope that's an injury that's apparently Harbaugh's saying that he's working through something, so it's probably not serious, but it was enough. I'm sure also due to a quality opponent, it wasn't worth him playing and re-aggravating. So, but he was fantastic today. But he's the guy that we need healthy. I like CJ Stokes as a third guy behind there. But it's just good to see Blake, do what he does.
Yeah, I think a couple things. So number one, yeah, like you said, he looked explosive, which we knew he was. I mean, the first time we really got a glimpse of him last year, we were talking about how explosive he is. So it's not as if we didn't know that. But the thing that I think the most of his performance was he didn't have to get a ton of carries. And I know Steve Dace had mentioned that he thought in the out of conference that Michigan would give Edwards and Corum a break, wouldn't do the kind of the typical Jim Harbaugh, which is a heavy run game with those specific guys. And it looks like that is coming to fruition. Obviously, Edwards missing the game today, which was news. Did you see that coming? I hadn't heard anything about him potentially missing the game, so that was a shock to me.
I know Harbaugh said last week and throughout the week that he's been working through something. So I knew that he was been dealing with some kind of injury. But I don't believe it was announced that he was going to actually miss the game until later in the week. So,
Okay.
but like I said, versus UConn, they didn't miss him today. But no, not at all. I mean, take your time with it. Don't rush the kid back.